Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For the video today, I thought I would show you how to put on and remove contact lenses if you have long nails like me. If you don't like seeing people touch their eyes, please don't keep watching this video. In case it wasn't clear already, I will actually be putting in contacts and removing them, so if watching that sort of thing grosses you out, or you think it might, please don't keep watching. Now that that's out of the way, I will start off by saying I have been wearing contacts for about 10 years now, and I've always really liked wearing them. Occasionally I wear coloured ones like I am at the moment, and these are also circle lenses. Sometimes I wear clear ones as well, but I thought for the video I would wear some coloured ones, that way they're a bit easier to see on camera. Also, another thing that I'd like to address is that yes, I am wearing makeup at the moment, and no, I do not normally wear my makeup when I'm putting in my contacts, just because it's best to start with a clean face in case you happen to get any makeup on your hands. You don't want to touch your lenses with it. For the purposes of the video though, I am wearing some makeup, as you can see, both on my face, and there is a little bit of eye makeup. I'm wearing some mascara I put on in the morning. So if you're going to be wearing contacts, whether you've got long nails or not, definitely start with a clean face if you're going to be doing this normally. The main reason why I wanted to make this video today was because I've been wearing contact lenses for a long time, and for most of that time I thought I had to have really short nails in order to be able to use contacts, because I was always really worried about ripping them or scratching my eye, so I just never had long nails, or if I did, I always wore my glasses. But of course, I have discovered there are certain ways you can handle the lenses and your eye in order to have long nails and still wear contacts. I do know as well that there are little kits you can buy to put in and remove your contact lenses using a stick with a suction cap on the end. I'm not exactly sure what they're called, contact lens applicators. Anyway, I've seen them online, maybe they'll work for you. I just personally haven't tried them because I figure it would just be one extra thing to clean, and I figured out how to do it on my own, so I just haven't bothered using anything like that. So as I said before, I do have some makeup on now and normally wouldn't start that way, but my hands are definitely clean, and that's the most important thing. So I have my contact lenses now in their little container here because they are reusable. So I'm just unscrewing one of the sides, the contact that I'll be putting in first, and I'll explain why in a second. I feel like putting in the contact lenses with long nails isn't super difficult, but the one tricky part is getting them out of the contact lens container or case, just because it's floating in its little dish, and if you stick your finger in, I can't stick my finger in. Also, you don't want to use your nail to scoop it because that could of course cut the lens. So what I do instead is take the case and I flip it upside down, or turning it to the side, to wash it out into my palm. And if you've got enough liquid in there, it should just slide right out. Sometimes I need to add more liquid so it can slide out like it's on a little water slide, just because I don't want to use my nail at all to do this. Again, like I said, contact lenses can be cut by nails, and of course they're super thin, so you just want to be very careful. So now it's in my palm on a clean hand, and all I need to do is pick it up and transfer it back onto the finger I want to use. Doing it this way, my nails haven't gotten anywhere close to the contact lens. Now this is just useful information for any contact lens wearers. Of course, you probably know your contact lens has a right way and a wrong way to go in. If it looks smooth, then it's the right way. If it looks like it's turned up on the edge, or I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. I might insert a picture here. But you just want it to be nice and rounded like that. Now from here, I find it's really important to make sure my hands are dry. If they're wet, it will just be harder to hold the eyelid open. But I generally use my pointer finger on my opposite hand from the lens and just hold my eyelid up, and I'll use the middle finger on the hand with the lens, like I am here, in order to put the lens in. And that's all there is to it. So I'm going to do that again. Sometimes I need to swirl it in there just in case it got washed to the side before. I feel like here you can really see the difference between the contact lens on and off my eye in terms of the size. These aren't even that big, but the colour as well. Lately I've been wearing contact lenses, sometimes coloured ones or clear, and I feel like a couple people have asked about it, so that's the difference between my contact lenses and my natural eye colour. Again, I'm just going to tip the container into my palm to catch the contact lens. and I'm just transferring it back onto my finger. So I'll show you the way I do that actually. It starts off in my palm, sitting like that. Pick it up with one finger. Using these two, I'm just transferring it over here and then back so it's right way up. It's definitely not inside out, so this is the way we want to go. Again, I feel like having dry fingertips are important, so I'm just going to make sure I don't have any of the solution on them. And I'm going to use this middle finger on my right hand to do my right eye and pointer on the left. So that one's done as well. I normally do need to take a couple blinks just to get them sitting in the right space on my eye. I use toric lenses, so there's a certain way that mine have to sit in the eye. If you don't have astigmatism and don't need toric lenses, as soon as you put them in, it doesn't matter which direction they're sitting in, it'll be good to go straight away. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to remove the contact lenses, and sometimes I will remove mine at the end of the day before or after taking off my makeup. For me, it doesn't really matter as long as my hands are clean. Again, that is the key here when putting in and removing the contacts. So I'm just going to start off by filling up my little contact lens case with some solution. Of course, you won't need to do this if you are using disposable ones. I use disposable ones occasionally when I use my clear ones, but these contact lenses are coloured and circle lenses, which I reuse. Now the case is filled up and ready to go. I'm going to start removing the contacts. I know there are a couple different methods that you can use, but of course this is just what works for me, and I think it might work for you as well if you've got acrylic nails or if you've grown your nails out. Now what I'm going to do, I'll just explain first, is take my pointer finger and my middle finger to open up my eye, and then I'm also going to be using the same fingers on my other hand and kind of grabbing the contact lens and pulling it away. This is a little bit easier with bigger lenses, surprisingly. I guess just it's easier to grab. I find using my circle lenses than when I use my disposable ones, but either way this method should work no matter what size contact lens you're using. And that's it. So that one just goes in its little bowl. There is another method I use as well, and sometimes I do it in case the first method doesn't work. Again, I'm opening my eye the same way and holding my lids in place, and I will slide the contact lens down so it loses the suction on the eyeball, and then I take it out. And that one's sitting in its little dish now as well. So both of my contact lenses are out now, as you can see, and I haven't had any close calls where my nails have cut my eye or my contacts. To be honest, by doing it this way, the nails don't even touch the contacts at all. The only thing you need to be careful with is the placement of your hands so that they don't touch your eyeball. For me though, I find that that way really works, and of course it will be easier if your nails are shorter. One other thing on the subject of nails, I feel like natural nails are going to be a little bit thinner and sharper than acrylics or gel nails, whatever you might have. So I guess even if your natural nails are slightly longer, you might want to take a little bit extra care when putting in and removing contact lenses if you grow your natural nails out. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!